Okay, so we're going to make a digital book, and this book covers the entire year, and it is comprised of 50 or more images that you've taken this year. Um, you can choose to include only pictures from an assignment, or you're welcome to use pictures you've taken off an assignment as well. Entirely up to you, but you've got to have 50 or more images in the book. Um, So the best way to do it is to create an album in iPhoto, and then in that album put the pictures that you'd like in the book. Um, you can continue to add pictures to the book even after you've started it. So don't feel discouraged or be afraid to go ahead and start building the book itself, even when your album is not finished. Um, so what I've done here is I've got an album and I've simply collected all the pictures, or 52 of the pictures that students have done from the reflections assignment. And I've given it a title called Reflection Book here. You could just call it Reflections if you want to, but just don't confuse it with an album that another album that you've got going on. All right, so you can change the order of the pictures and everything, so don't worry about that. But put all the pictures in an album, and then you want to go to the File menu and do New Book. Okay, and then you're presented with uh, the book selection window here, and you've got a number of different themes to choose from. On the top, you've got the size of the book, and you've got the background colors of the color of the book. I want y'all to choose the soft cover and then large. The background color is entirely up to you. I tend to choose black, and I always like to use this photo book here. But pick a theme that is to your liking, to your taste. They're all pretty cool. Some books will require more text than others, so that might be important to you. You might want to think about the amount of text you want to put in the book. Um, I will tell you this, that the one I like to use has the least amount of text needed to make it look completed, which is the picture book. So in the picture book, that's the one I'm going to choose. And you want to choose large again and then choose your color. And you get a preview down here at the bottom of what the pages will look like. And then you simply click the create button. And that will bring up all the pages. And at this point, it's already laid out for you. Uh, in the top right corner, you can choose to change the theme. Um, in the lower right, there is the layout button, so you can see all the different page layouts. As you click on them, you can see the different options for the way pages are grouped together or how the images are on the page. Um, you can see different options for a page if you click on it, if there are options to be made. Um, and then if you click on the Photos tab here, this will show you all the photos, and there'll be a checkbox by the ones used. Up here at the top it says All Photos in Project, and if you choose Place Photos, everything's listed. And if this is grayed out, Unused Photos, you know that you have used all the pictures in the book. But if you did go back and add a picture to the book, you would see that it would not be placed. You'd actually have to go in and place it. So you want to double click on the first page and check your title. If you use the name or the word book in your album title, you want to remove that and just use a single name for the title. So I got rid of the word book and left reflections. And then I'm going to put just 2013, 2014 below it there in the subtext. You can change the font and you can change the size, but I will warn you that most of the time the size, if you go over, it will go outside of that particular font box and you'll get a warning there. So try to keep it so that the font fits and only choose fonts that work well for that theme. You don't want to go crazy with fonts. Okay, so I'm actually going to undo that and go back to where I was. All right, so that's the first page. I can go to the next page here and look at it. And again, remove the word book there. And I'm going to add something to this title. And then you want some descriptive text here. And I've already got some ready. Um, And this is just the statement from the assignment that I put in there. And this particular page, if I go to the layout options over here, I can see that this page is filling the page completely. If I wanted to choose more of a landscape type approach or a horizontal fill, I could do that. Up at the top here is the background color. If I wanted to put a picture in the background, I could choose this option here and then go back to my photos and take a photo and drop it behind it. So you could possibly have two photographs on one page that way, where one picture serves as the background and the other is really the image that's being displayed. Okay, so you do want to make sure you address all of the text in the book, if there's any text boxes at all, and that will depend on the theme you've chosen. But I do want you to check each page. If a lot of an image is getting cut off, you'll need to change its location or change its zoom and work with it. Go through and check each page. I'm going to go ahead and skip to the end here. And on the back page, there is a blank white page, and that's normal. And then the very back of the book, you want to put something there. And for some reason, that does not contain the book title. And remember, anywhere there's text, you need to put something, or at least remove the text, so that it won't be the generic text in the book. Okay, so I've gone through, all the pictures are in, I've chosen my theme, and now I'm ready to turn it in. You want to go to File and Print, and that's going to bring up the print window like you're used to with the doing a contact sheet, and you simply want to save as a PDF. And then give it a title. It'll be your first name, last initial, and then we'll just call it 2013-2014 book. Okay, and I'm going to put it on the desktop. And this might take a while to save because it does have to go through and build the book for you. Okay, so I have saved the book to the desktop, and I'm going to open it up, and it is simply a PDF file. Okay, and this is like a little simple portfolio of all your best work from the year. Remember, 50 is the requirement, but you could have more if you want. If you've got a lot of good work, you could put it in here and group it by, a particular editing technique or a particular subject theme, or it could just be your absolute best, and you just sort of scatter things around just to make it look good. But do think about how the book flows and how the images look together. Now, if you want the option of purchasing the book, and this is not required, but I have had students do this over the years, and it is a very nice book. You want to click this Buy Book button that's at the bottom, and it'll bring up a dialog box, and you just enter your information. If you want to know your tax, and this is taxed, you put your ship to address in there, and it will give you your tax, and you can choose the type of shipping. You can see the total cost of the book right here. And then if you're logged in with your Apple ID, you simply check out, or you click checkout, log in with your Apple ID, and if you have a credit card associated with your Apple ID, it will automatically be charged to your credit card. Again, that is not required, but you do get a very nice book. The hardbound books are really slick and they look professionally published. The softbound books are really nice and make just good gifts or just a good memory for you to have. So that's it. The digital photo book for the school year will be due the week before finals.